देखिए हर खबर यहीं पर, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए TV9 भारतवर्ष।
The regulatory and developmental measures which we announced today, they are being done to complement and amplify the reduction in the policy repo rate decided by the MPC. As I have said earlier, the RBI has been constantly monitoring the situation. We are extremely careful and very, at the level of vigilance is at its highest, is at its peak in RBI. Our entire team of officers are closely monitoring the developments in various segments of the economy, and you would have seen that over the past 2 or 3 months, as and when it was warranted, the RBI has not waited for a formal statement to be made by the governor, but we have been taking policy measures, and as and when the situation warrants, to the best of our ability, we are reacting to situations. We are trying to anticipate and also trying to be proactive, and that shall continue to be under the underlying theme of our approach. In my statement at the time of MPC meeting in February 2020, I had pointed out the increasing downside risks to global growth in the context of the outbreak of coronavirus, the full effects of which were still uncertain and unfolding at that time, that is in the first week of February. Since then, RBI has proactively managed liquidity conditions, expanding its array of measures, both conventional and unconventional. In the meantime, the monetary policy transmission to banks' lending rates has also continued to improve significantly. I have some details about the transmission of policy rates in the various segments of the financial markets. I have also data about the transmission of the policy rate to the new fresh loans being sanctioned by the banks. I am not reading them out. They are contained in my statement. Those who are interested may please have a look at the statement, which will be uploaded immediately after this statement on the television and in the YouTube is over. The decision of the MPC to reduce the policy repo rate and maintain the accommodative stance of monetary policy provides the opportunity for the RBI to announce certain additional measures against the backdrop of a deteriorating outlook for economic activity. These policy actions complement and strengthen each other in intent and reach. The measures being announced today can broadly be delineated under 4 categories. 1. Measures to improve the functioning of markets and market participants. 2. Measures to support exports and imports. 3. Efforts to further ease financial stress caused by COVID-19 disruptions by providing relief on debt servicing and improving access to working capital. And 4. Steps to ease financial constraints faced by the state governments. I first take up measures to improve the functioning of markets. The RBI had earlier announced a special refinance facility of 15,000 crore to SIDBI at RBI's policy repo rate for a period of 90 days for the lending and refinancing operations of the SIDBI. In order to provide greater flexibility to SIDBI, it has been decided to roll over the facility at the end of the 90th day for another 90 days. The next point relates to investments by the foreign portfolio investors, that is FPIs, under the voluntary retention route of the RBI. Since its introduction, the voluntary retention route scheme has evinced strong investor participation, with investments exceeding 90% of the limits allotted under the scheme. In view of the difficulties expressed by FPIs and their custodians on account of COVID-19 related disruptions in adhering to the condition that at least 75% of allotted limits be invested within 3 months, it has been decided that an additional 3 months' time will be allowed to FPIs to fulfill this requirement. The next set of measures relate to our effort to support exports and imports. The deepening of the contraction in global activity and trade, accentuated by rapid spread of COVID-19, has crippled external demand. In turn, this has impacted India's exports and imports, both of which have contracted sharply in the recent months. In view of the importance of exports and imports to the economy, certain measures are being taken to support the foreign trade sector. The first measure relates to export credit. In order to alleviate genuine difficulties being faced by exporters in their production and realization cycles, it has been decided to increase the maximum permissible period of pre-shipment and post-shipment export credit.
फिक्र आपकी, सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 9 बजे सिर्फ TV9 भारतवर्ष पर।